step forward. Yashar Ahmadpour is suing fellow dog owner, 24-year-old Josephine Carrick, for vet bills after her pit bull attacked his Bichon.
Mr. Ahmadpour, were you walking your dogs?
Yes.
Case is a simple one. You claim that the defendant's dog that was off leash attacked one of your dogs, seriously injuring that dog and also injuring you.
Yes.
When you tried to separate them. The defendant says that she did in fact let the dog off the leash, but this is a dog park. Dogs are off the leash. It's what happens. And she says that she sort of overreacted. I would like to see pictures, Ms. Craig, of this as a dog park. Well, clearly part of it is in a dog leash area, and part is in an area where dogs must be on leash. Where were you?
We were on the outskirts of the non-leashed area.
What does that mean, sir?
What I mean by that, and I apologize for that, what I mean by the outskirts is we were not in the actual area where dogs are playing off-leash. That means it's the area where people are walking towards a canyon, and that is exactly where my wife and I were at the time of the attack. You know, what's really bothersome to me is that one of the rules that says in the sign, if you're going to bring your dog to the area, you need to be able to control your dog. You also need to have them under leash if you cannot control them, especially if they show aggressive tendencies.
Okay.
Her dog had one of those choker collars. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So when you say you were on the outskirts, I must assume that technically you were in an area where the dog could be off leash.
We were not on the grass field. We were actually on the dirt road.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Technically, you were in an area where the dog could be off leash. Now, were there any other dogs off leash in that area where you were with your dogs when the defendant's dog came up to your dogs?
No, but there was a small dog that did come up towards us off leash and started playing with our dog.
How far away from where this incident happened did that incident happen?
I would say exactly at the same spot.
Okay, so then you are aware that that area was an area where dogs were allowed off leash.
Yes.
Perfect.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
You said, I knew I bought an aggressive dog. I knew the dog has that reputation. And if the dog has that reputation, I wouldn't let the dog off leash in a doggy park. That's common sense.